Hey, this is Jennifer with Make My Heart Smile. Crochet along with me today to learn the half double slip stitch. If you're a new viewer, welcome. Check out my other lessons and tutorials on my channel because if you're a returning subscriber, you know that this is just a part of a larger series of crochet lessons where I've been teaching basic to easy to now intermediate level skills. So we have moved on to intermediate level stitches and skills. So you should already have basic knowledge of the half double crochet stitch today. So check out my other lessons if you do not know how to do that stitch. But instructions will always be in the description below along with timestamps. So let's get started. Your usual materials. Now I'm only teaching you the stitch today and I'm just making a little sample swatch example. So I am only going to be just using my 6mm hook and my tube yarn, as you know, that I've been using to teach you these stitches, these intermediate level stitches that you'll see in a lot of beautiful crochet projects, and of course a stitch marker. Always handy dandy. Make sure you have one of those. Now, we're going to be working in rows, so this half double slip stitch doesn't need any specific number of chains to start a project, but you'll be working back and forth in rows. So of course we're going to start with, you guessed it, a slip knot, and this is how I make a slip knot. Put that on my hook. And I'm going to chain just 16, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, oops, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, you might have guessed half double slip stitch. If you're familiar with the slip stitch, then you know it's a insert, pull the yarn through and through. Often we've been using that to finish a round if we're working in the round, or to close up something, or to join. And so we're going to combine a slip stitch with a half double crochet stitch. Now, if you remember, half double crochet stitch starts with a yarn over, insert, yarn over and pull up a loop for that third loop on the hook, and then we yarn over again and pull through all 3. That's your traditional half double crochet stitch. Well, we're combining a half double crochet with a slip stitch, and it creates this wonderful ribbing effect that you're going to see emerge as we do a few rows together. I love it. It's great for making any number of things when working in rows. So I've got my 16 plus 1. Let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This got a little tight with my little demo there. So 16, and then just a plus 1 for our turning chain. So from the second chain from the hook, we're going to do our first half double slip stitch. So that's a yarn over to begin, as you know, and then insert your hook, but instead of pulling up to make another yarn over and pull through, we're just going to slip it through those next 2 loops on the hook. So yarn over like you're starting a half double crochet, insert your hook into the next chain of our foundation chain, pull the yarn through, but we're not going to pull up and yarn over and make another loop. We're just going to slip it through the next 2 on the hook. That's a half double slip stitch. Yarn over, insert, pull the yarn through and through. Now, as you can see, I am kind of turning my hook this way. That's what works for me. And with your foundation chain, you know there's not a lot of grab onto here at first. So yarn over, insert into the next stitch, pull through, and then sometimes you can go to the front, but I find that this is really tricky if I'm holding this and trying to get my hook into the front of those. So I turn my hook, even though I've taught you always to hold your hook like this. In this case, for this stitch, I find it works better if I pull through kind of that way, turn the back, and put my hook back this way, yarn over, insert into the next chain, pull through that first one, but we're not going to complete a full half double crochet stitch. We're going to slip through the next 2 loops on the hook immediately. So that's a yarn over to start, insert your hook, pull through, yarn over, insert, pull through, and keep pulling through those next 2 loops on the hook. So it's like a half double crochet meets a slip stitch. Yarn over, insert, pull through, pull through. Get the hang of it? Okay, let's finish this foundation row so you can kind of see the pattern emerge. Yarn over, insert, pull through, and then I turn my hook a little bit and pull through. Notice that my left hand is anchoring my work right there. So you got something to hold on to. Yarn over, insert, pull through, and pull through. Yarn over, insert, pull through. See, going to the front to pull through just doesn't work for me. I like to turn my hook and pull it through like that so I can have some kind of rhythm. Don't want you too tight. Tension, too tight of a tension just makes it really, really frustrating. So keep it loose. In yarn over, insert, pull through, turn your hook a little bit, pull through those 2. All right, foundation chains, goodness, they're always just get used to it. Going on from now, it should get a little easier hopefully. But there's your foundation chain of half double slip stitches. Now, it's a chain 1 and turn, and you're really just going to repeat that same thing. Now, here's where it gets fun. You can choose, now as you know with half double crochets, we have a top row of V's, right? And then that side bar or side loop. We don't want to be going into that side loop. You can experiment and go into the side loop, but for tutorial today, we're going to stay with our top V, back loop, front loop. Now, you can choose to go under both. Remember, second one from the hook, we're going to start in. So you can choose to go under both front loop and back loop. You could choose to go under front loop only, which to get your hook up through there is a little bit more challenging, but hey, go for it. Or my preferred way, into the back loop, because then I'm just sinking my hook down into the middle, right? So your choice. I think for, I don't know, you could change it up each row. For the sake of this tutorial, I am going to go into the back loop only. So it's a yarn over, into the back loop, pull through, and then pull through those 2 on the hook. Yarn over, insert into the back loop, pull through, and slip through. I guess I should be saying a slip stitch off of a half double crochet. Insert, pull through, yarn over, insert, pull through, and then pull through those 2 on the hook. So it's just a lot of slipping through, not a lot of yarning over, really. You're slipping through 2 times. Yarn over to begin, and then it's a slip through, slip through. And if you notice, my rhythm is to turn my hook a little bit and pull them down and through. The front for that first one, and then I turn it to the back for that one. I hope you're getting the hang of it because it creates a really cool look. If you like a knitted kind of braided look, you got it with this. You wouldn't believe the hats that I've made, winter hats that I've made, where people are like, oh, is that knit? And I'm like, nope, it's crochet. And there's our last one, which I should have marked with my stitch marker. So let's count. I have been forgetting lately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now that 16th one can get a little buried right there. So grab that stitch marker, pop her in, because I'll tell you what, when you get in the rhythm of this stitch, you just want to keep going and going and going, and then you come to the end and you're like, oh, where is my last stitch going to go? And it's really easy to miscount or drop a stitch or add a stitch. So a stitch marker helps with that, as you know. Okay, so this is creating such a cool texture. It will look a little bit different on front side or back side, or in some cases that's called the right side, wrong side. Okay, let's keep going to see what this is going to look like. Chain 1, turn, yarn over into the back loop. I'm going to stay consistent with back loop only. Pull through and then pull through. Yarn over, insert into the back loop only, pull through, and then pull through those 2. And I turn my hook a little bit. Whatever works for you. Learning these intermediate stitches will set you up for intermediate level projects and tutorials that you might find. Knowing these stitches will just hopefully create even more joy in crocheting for you. I just discovered this stitch just a few years ago, so I love it. Sometimes it's confused with the herringbone stitch, but it is different. And I just love working in the back loop only. But again, your choice. Play around with it. In the comments below, let me know what project you make with it. I would love to know that. Oh, isn't that great that my stitch marker shows me where my last stitch is? Love that. So I'm going in the back loop of that and knowing that that's it. All right. Definitely see chain or braid effect coming through, and then you'll see some ridges, especially when we're working into the back loop only. Do one more row with you just to see what happens here, right? Chain 1, turn. Do you find that you have a rhythm once you get going? Did you catch what I forgot to do? I forgot to count and put my stitch marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. With something small like this, you know, oh, just so fast you can get going and just totally forget. But I'll tell you, stitch markers always help. I don't know how many times I've had to frog and go back because I've miscounted. I'll just get into a rhythm. This one just has that cool hook turn that I like to do. That just makes it really fun. Again, this is a really, oh, let me get that in there. This is a really thick or close textured stitch. I've seen it called thermal stitch too, just because it's great to use for scarves or hats where you don't want a lot of gaps, you know, you want things to be close together. So there you go. Really, really, really cool. You'll see those braids, or almost looks like a cord emerging. Okay, so that is the half double slip stitch. I really hope you enjoyed learning it. If you liked this, give it a like and subscribe to follow along for more, because I will be showing more intermediate level skills as we go along. So thanks for joining me, friends. Happy crocheting. See you next time.